welcome to Buffalo Mafia Sports Talk. I am your host, Tommy. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up. All right, so I got one question for Bills Mafia out there. If you had a choice, if you could go back in time and pick one player from the Buffalo Bills in the past, any era, any year, who would it be? Me? I'm choosing Bruce Smith. Number 78. Bruce Smith. Why? Because he was a dog. He was a beast. Guy never got injured. Guy always got to the quarterback. He got double teamed. It did not matter. Bruce Smith had a high motor, and it didn't matter what offensive lineman was guarding Bruce Smith, was blocking. He was going to get to that quarterback. He could get to running backs. Bruce Smith, very, very, how could I put this? Not underrated, but not really talked about as much as he should be. I don't understand. For a guy that has the NFL record, career record, 200 sacks, which, by the way, will never, ever be beaten. You heard it right. You heard it from me. I am telling you, 200 sacks for a career is never, ever gonna happen. Okay, do the math. Go ahead, add it all up, and see what it would take for a football player, a defensive football player, to get 200 sacks for his career. It ain't happening. Okay? Bruce Smith never got hurt. I don't think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he played every season. Do the math at 200 sacks. Okay. There's been a couple players that, it's funny to me because there's been a couple players that the NFL was like, or people, not the NFL, but fans were saying, oh man, J.J. Watt, he's going to get it. He's going to catch Bruce Smith. Oh man, Von Miller, he's going to get it. He's going to catch Bruce Smith. No, it's not going to happen, okay? J.J. Watt's, it's not going to happen. Von Miller, clearly, it's not going to happen. Staying healthy is key in this league. And a lot of players now are retiring a little bit earlier than a lot of the old timers were. A lot of the old timers, okay, they played many seasons, 10 plus. You got players now retiring after 8 years, 7, if they can even make it that long. It is a tough sport to stay healthy. And look at the career sack list. So you got Bruce Smith at 200. I believe Reggie White is at 198. And then in third is Kevin Green at like 168, I believe. Something like that. 180, 168. After that, there's nobody even close. There's nobody even, I'm telling you right now, look at the list. If when you're done watching this video, take a look at the list and see, and then do the math and see if anyone can catch 200. I'm telling you now, it's not going to happen. It's the one record I feel that's unbreakable. It's not going to see it. So that's the one player I would choose for this team, today's team, would be Bruce Smith. And trust me, there's so many greats, right? Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly, Darryl Talley, Cornelius Bennett. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on. Right? We had so many great Buffalo Bill players. Eric Moulds, one of my favorite. I mean, I could go on. Honestly, I could go on and on and on and on about the greats that been through Buffalo. But to me, there's only one superior all-time great, and that's Bruce Smith. For what he did in this league for him having a record that is never going to be broken, you got to give it to Bruce. And I am just shocked that his record isn't talked about more, because, there's records getting broken all the time in every kind of sport. Home run record, right? You got, what else? What other records have been broken? Well, okay, I'll give you one record that probably will never be broken. So, basketball, 100 points in a game, it's probably never ever going to happen, ever. Okay, but I'm just saying, as far as like football, right? So passing records constantly getting broken. All-time touchdowns records all is going to be broken multiple times. Receiving yards for a season is probably going to be broken multiple times. 2,000 yards running, it's probably going to be broken, but I got to say, because of the way today's game's played, which is a lot more passing, that record might take a little longer to be broken, but I can see it being broken. It's been very, very close on a few times, okay? O.J. Simpson had it, I believe, and then who broke that? I'm drawing a blank here. The Rams running back. Wow, I can't. I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, those records can be broken. But this sack record's it's just not going to happen. So that's the one player. Now, hey, comment below. Maybe there's a different player that you guys would like to be on this current team. But I'm saying Bruce Smith. So, hey, Bills Mafia, #1. Peace.